Merci. Bon après-midi à toutes mes sœurs ici à Paris. Mrs. Rajavi, how nice to be here again on International Women's Day. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm always delighted to be here and to stand with the women, the brave and courageous women of Ashra Tree, and the Iranian women who are still fighting for freedom, for democracy, and for equality in Iran. And on the occasion of International Women's Day, while many are celebrating progress, some are witnessing decline, but many are celebrating progress. But still these women of Iran, they are still continuing their fight against tyranny, against discrimination, against oppression. And in June I was here and I announced that we were in negotiations for a new government. And I'm very proud that I can now tell you that we have a new government in Belgium with my party leader as a prime minister. And these negotiations were for more than 8 months, so it wasn't very easy. But very important to tell you, and I'm very proud of it, is that these 5 political parties who are now in Belgium, in the lead, in the government, they agreed on fundamentally changing the policy towards Iran. And I hope that a lot of European member states will follow us. Because this Belgian government makes it clear. We will not appease the mullahs. We will not look the other way while Tehran continues its discrimination against women, against political dissidents, and against ethnic and religious minorities. This can't be accepted. My government, Belgium, will stand against the Iranian regimes of hostage-taking. It is illegal, it is inhuman, and it is unequivocally to be condemned. Belgium will also push the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, the ERGC, to be blacklisted as a terroristic organization. Because we're convinced, and we all know it, and the United Nations know it as well, that the ERGC is not only responsible for the repression inside Iran, but destabilizes the Middle East and far beyond. And this can't be unpunished. This is what my government now says in the governmental agreement, and we are willing to convince more political leaders on that. We were listening to Mrs. Rajavi. It's always a pleasure to listen to your vision. And I was thinking that this regime's inhuman attitude towards women, it is not accidentally. It is central of their ideology. This oppression of women, it isn't just a matter of some discriminatory laws. No, it's a pillar of the theocratic dictatorship. And it's difficult to imagine for us in Western countries, but these women face every day discrimination, oppression, forced feeling, and we can't understand. But they face it just because they're asking for their basic rights. It are human rights, not more, not less. So we should support them. Yet, despite the brutality, Iranian women have shown the world the true meaning of resilience. They were at the heart of the 2022 uprising. They still have the lead of the fighting for democracy. And they are very clear. Neither the Shah nor the mullahs. They object. The Iranians reject past and present dictatorships, and they demand to have a future rooted on democracy and gender equality. And this is what can give Mrs. Rajavi and her movement. In the fight against Islamic fundamentalism, the National Council of Resistance of Iran, along with all the members and activists, and we've seen the emotional part of the speech of Mrs. Rajavi, you have made a lot of sacrifice. You have paid a huge price. And this gives us a momentum to keep on fighting for a free Iran, to keep on supporting you. And it's been said this afternoon, but it's a bit your day too, Mrs. Rajavi. What an inspiring leadership. We're so glad to be here, and they are so glad to have you as their leader. But of course, a leader needs a team. And you have this great team of volunteers, these resistance units, the PMOI resistance units inside Iran, who sacrifice themselves for the great cause of a free Iran. Your 10-point plan sets out a vision for a democratic republic with, and this is very important, with gender equality, but where gender equality is not only promised, but practiced. This is where we're heading to. A republic where women can take leadership positions at every level, where compulsory jihad and discrimination are abolished, and where no more women will be executed or imprisoned just for her beliefs. To all the brave women of Iran, you are a true inspiration, not only for your fellow Iranians, but for people from all over the world. I wish you all the luck. Long live the freedom-fighting women of Iran, and let's make 2025 the year of a free Iran.